5's Chad Petrie has the story.
When you get a fast food meal, no one expects to be called a little ugly dude.
MICAH Beats activated.
Welcome to Just Therapy, where we talk about life with a comedy twist. With your hosts, comedian Sean Boyd, Antonio Ferguson, and Miss KT. We talk about a whole bunch of shit from politics to people actually taking shits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the therapy session. Man, this be dope. Make a motherfucker want to rap. I can't rap, man. Hold on, here we go. I can't rap. I really can't. But come sit down on the couch with us. Man, I can't rap. Come to the couch. Enjoy the show. Let's go. Just another day on the couch, talking about all the problems of today. Welcome back to another episode of Just Therapy. You already know what it is. It is a beautiful Monday evening, y'all. Yes. And I'm back in the building, back off the boat. And you already know who I got with me, my co-host with the mostest, Big Sis. What's going on, Miss BBC?
Greetings. Hey, bro, I haven't seen you in like forever.
It seemed like forever, though, don't it?
It really do.
It really do. It seemed like it took me a couple days to get my land legs under me. Golly, shit.
Still sound like you ain't got it. You're like, you sound so laid back.
Listen, I am so relaxed and ready to get back in the grind, but I'm relaxed. It was beautiful. We'll talk about it more later in the show. We'll talk about it later in the show. It's gonna be a whole segment because it's a lot to talk about with the crew.
Okay.
You already know we got a whole bunch of good topics for your ass, and we gonna get it started. So yeah, it's been a week. So let's start with a recap. You already know what we do. We'll start with a recap of what happened to us this week, whatever. So little mama started kindergarten. Yeah. So that was Friday. I told her mom what time the bus was coming because little mama was like, I'm catching the bus. I'm like, okay. That saved me from sitting in line with all them fucking parents trying to figure out which way to go and where to drop the kids off and all that shit. So I'm like,
wait, he got big girl bus too?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I put the pictures on Facebook.
I saw it, but I didn't know she was getting on the bus. I thought you were already at the school and the bus was just right there in the picture.
No. That was the end of the driveway. She was getting.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So she called the bus. Her mama came up and seen her get on the bus. So I thought that was cool. You know, watch her get on the bus or whatnot. So, you know, she was, striking her poses as she always do. She was ready to go. And I did not cry, real shit. I thought I was. I was surprised. I was surprised myself that I did not cry. So I did not cry. I was shocked, like I said. But so she had her first day, and it was like the phase-in day. Her original phase-in day was Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Doing for the kindergartens was phasing in, like the beginning of the alphabet was Wednesday, middle of the alphabet was Thursday, then end of the alphabet was Friday. And I'm like, that's stupid as fuck, but it worked out because I ain't gonna be back until she can go to school Friday. So I just switched her day, and they was cool with it. So she went Friday. She had a good day. It was funny because as soon as she came home, I was like, so what'd you eat at the cafeteria? And she was like, huh? And I'm like, I told you had a snack and then you was gonna eat lunch at the cafeteria. But she was so used to having her cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers, and strawberries for lunch at preschool because she'd take 3 snacks because I could never figure out what she wanted for lunch.
Right.
So she was like, she told the teacher that was her lunch. So I was like, all right, we figured it out. But she ate lunch today. She said she had mac and cheese, some fries, some apples, and a chocolate milk. So I was like, all right, cool. She was excited to tell me that when she got off the bus today.
Okay.
And then this weekend, you know, I came straight off the boat, ready to go. Like Thursday was crazy. My dude picked me up from the airport. Big shout out to my guy Woody Wood. One of my roots in trees and shit. It's funny because I had seen, I think I might have told you about, I think I might have told y'all and told you about when I was riding my bike one day and I was just sitting there chilling, and God told me to sit there a little bit longer, and I seen somebody I ain't seen in over 15 years face to face. And so like when I seen him, we kind of reconnected, you know what I'm saying? So we've been hanging out and shit. And he came and got me from the airport, which was dope as fuck because it was Cleveland Hopkins. And he come away from pretty much our way, so it ain't no short ass drive. So that was good looking out. So he came and got me. And as soon as I got home, I had to get in the car, go get gas, go get little mama, because her mom ain't had no ride for her to get back. And I'm like, so I had to do that, get her home, give her a bath, wash her hair, get her to bed. Like it was just full daddy mode when I got back. So Friday night though, I had a show. It was one show Friday, 2 shows Saturday at Crackpots Comedy Club. And listen, that weekend was fire. When I mean fire, some people I work with came out, not like in my department, but the people that work in the building, they came out. I didn't even think they was coming. I didn't know they was coming out because I gave the information to the one lady to give to her son. He was trying to come out. And so they came out, they had a ball.
That's dope.
It's great. We had some hella laughs, took some pictures. And then Saturday was a fucking movie, flat out. That first show Saturday was lightning in a bottle. Listen, lightning in a bottle. It was so amazing, that first show. It was crazy. So I got a clip of that I'll share with y'all here in a second, but it was dope. Man, yesterday just chilled. Lil Mama and Lisa hung out, and you know she was excited to see Lisa, and then we just did it all over again today. You know what I'm saying? Took a bike ride today, you know, got it in early and shit, but that was about it. How was your weekend?
It was pretty much cool. And one of the musicians that I work with.
Musicians?
Right, musician.
I make music.
Yeah. We did a reggae cipher. Something
nice.
I wanted to do it for a really, really long time. It was my very first one. And we like just, you know, did it at the studio, outside on his porch. A lot of amazing artists came through, Milton Blake, Ross Khalifa, you know, Sister T, Marisol, Win. It was really, really nice. My car, I found that I was, you know, back doing Uber. My truck AC compressor went out in the middle of me doing it, like the just air just
truck or the Uber truck?
My truck. So boom, I'm like, dang, I'm thinking I need like Freezon or whatever like that. I go buy a bottle, which is like $40.
Yeah.
It still never came back on or whatever. I put that in, go through that, it never come back on. I take it to my mechanic. And I'm like, I keep hearing this gurgling, but it wasn't gurgling, it was tapping. And the AC compressor basically is the original one that was on there. So, okay. But they are like $600. I'm trying to find like a wholesale place where I can get it maybe for like $2. But yeah, so I need that, whatever like that, brakes and stuff. So all that went crazy. And just like sent me down like blah, 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 blah. But other than that, I just been pretty much laid back. Oh, I've been taking every day, like I started taking vows of silence within a day. Yeah, so I don't know, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so every day I try to do because I always like have times of the day when I just don't speak or whatever like that. But my vows of silence consist of texting, posting, commenting, anything. Like I cannot do that for at least 2 hours a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's been my vibes.
How's that been going?
Really, really well, honestly.
Okay. So you just make sure you don't be around nobody, or
Yeah, because I mean, I do all my stuff from my house unless I got to go out for appointments or anything like that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, it's mostly me and my dog, and I'm a person like I talk back to the TV, I talk back to the music. You know what I'm saying? But like just finding times where doing some revelating, and I've been going through all of my emails, just seeing how much stuff I did for people, situations where I got into it with people, situations where I've talked too much, or sometimes overselling, anything like that. So I'm finding like since I've been holding myself, like since I've been so into like being accountable for my own actions and nobody else's or whatever like that, I just went through like so many emails all the way from like 2013, and I'm like, I don't build a lot of people, I don't put into a lot of, I don't did a lot of things, and sometimes I just be wasting time, breath, and posting when it could be for me, my business, and my uprising. So boom, that's what I use it. That's my buildup.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I like that. That's what's up. That's good shit. Hey, y'all. Thanks for tapping in, y'all. We got some couchers in the building. Aaron in the building. What up, man? He say peace and good to know and see you back from the road. Congratulations. And wow, they start back to school so much earlier than we did. Yes, but go, little mama. Appreciate you. Timbuktu in the building. He say, what up, SB? What up, Miss BBC? What up, Timbuktu?
Greetings.
Building. Listen, I got the phone, so if y'all comment here, I'll be able to read it. But if you want to see it on the screen, go to Just Therapy, the podcast on Facebook or YouTube, and it'll pop up on the screen so I can see it that way. Either way, I will read your comments as they come through, y'all. You already know this is the best interactive podcast in the world, claimed by your very own host. So
I co-sign on that.
Hey, so listen, we always like to do a childhood memory, like to let you get into our childhood. This week, I am not doing a childhood memory. I'm gonna play a clip of what happened Saturday at the show. But Miss BBC, you got a childhood memory for us?
No, let's skip it. Get to the clip.
Okay, so listen, I was working on it this morning. I sat here and was like, I need to convert this audio somehow, some way, and I finally got it to work. But it came out in video. There's no video, but there is audio, and that's all you need anyway. So, hey, enjoy. It is hilarious. But he trying to ditch her, and I'm ditching both their ass. I see them coming and shit. I'm like, oh, shit. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, how y'all doing? All right. I met so many fucking people on that boat. It was fun, man. It was fun times. Ladies, I got a question. After being on this boat so long, I got a fucking question, right? When you got your titties out, what's the appropriate amount of time I can stare at your titties? That's all I want to know. What is it? Put a number on it, fucker. Put a number on it, fucker. Because the titties out for a reason, you want people looking. But I want to know what's the required amount of time before I become a creep. Come on, ladies, what the fuck, bitch? Y'all hear me talking to y'all, I can answer. How long is too long? Ladies ain't got no damn pants on. How long is too long? Because I'm staring at your crotch, bitch. What the fuck?
3 seconds.
3 seconds? That ain't long enough. What the fuck? Three Mississippi? I'm like, one Mississippi. I
like it.
Y'all thought I wanted to get the 3 motherfucking shit. The fuck? That brand new, fresh off the dome. Fuck y'all. So improv, bitches. All right, how long is too long? What the fuck? I ain't done. We still talking about titties. Not too long. What's not too long?
Forever. I mean.
Oh, look forever. I like that answer. Pull your titties down. Pull the titties down. Pull that down. Shit. Oh, shit. Okay.
What's you pulling the foot?
My girl back there shaking her head, laughing her ass off. Oh shit, man. And it was fucked up, right? Like I'm like looking at all this shit, I'm looking at ass. I was telling my girl, I'm like, I met these two chicks from Lorraine and the one was bad than a motherfucker. I showed her a picture, she was like, oh, she is cute. I was like, yeah, I wasn't even making it an opportunity, you know what I'm talking about? Every time they see me, they was from Ohio and shit too, so every time they see me, they're like, hey, Sean. I was like, what up, Ohio? Golly. One night I saved him from this creep-ass white dude. Sorry, white dudes. But he was a creepy motherfucker. We in the club. They had a club there every night. I'm in the club every night except for the last night because I was drinking too much, but it was a good time, right? So they in the club, so I see him, so we chopping it up. It was like on a Cozumel day, right? So I'm like, hey, how was your day, ladies? Blah, blah, blah. They was like, it was good, you know, boom, boom, boom. What you do, Sean? I'm like, I ain't do really too much, you know, went to the beach, looked at some ass, you know, this regular shit. Enjoying my life, right? And so this white dude came over. I could tell he was a little drunk, but he was cocky than a motherfucker. He come up, he was like, hey, dude. I'm like, what's up? He was like, here, look, you talk to her, I talk to her. I'm like, what? Wait, hold the fuck up. We having a conversation, grown folks conversation. Stay out of grown folks' business, motherfucker. And he's like, no, I mean, I'm just saying, man, you know, you talk to her, and I talk to her because I'm trying to fuck. I'm like, whoa! You ain't getting no pussy with that action. What the fuck is wrong with you? So I peeped the vibe and shit, because he told the girl, he was like, hey, Rebecca, this is your final chance. I was like, what? Final chance for what? To solve the puzzle? What the fuck is going on? So I peeped the vibe and I was like, hey ladies, I got y'all. Don't worry, I got y'all. They ain't have to ask me to look out for them. I was like, I got y'all. So we started walking out and shit because the club was over. I was like, hey, y'all need to go to the bathroom, right? All right, let's go this way, you know? So this motherfucker followed us. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. So we hit the beeline, we hit the bathroom and shit. They go into the family bathroom so they can go together. Y'all know how y'all chicks do. Y'all want to, you know, hold each other's hair and shit. You got to throw up, you know, come out. Lend a finger when you need one, you know. I can't believe I just said that out loud. I'm lying. I can believe I said that shit out loud. You know? So they go in the bathroom, he still posted up, and I posted up right by the door like the bouncer and shit, like the big black bouncer, like, what the fuck? Staring his ass down like, mean mugging his motherfucking ass. I'm like, I wish you would, motherfucker, come on, bitch. So he finally hit the elevator button, he get on the elevator, I make sure it closed and go up or down a flight. So I was like, ladies, it's good. And it's like, thank you so much, Sean, thank you so much. And now I'm about to go get pizza. And they about to go back to their room and shit. So they walking. And they're like, thank you for saving us, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I ain't gonna Captain Save a hoe, but I'm just saying, like, ain't nothing gonna happen to y'all on my watch. You know what I'm talking about? So they started walking away, and I was like, ladies, you know I'm gonna watch that ass walk away. And they was like, okay. I'm like, okay, something for the smack bank later, motherfucker. I ain't had reception on the boat the whole cruise except for one day when we got the Cozumel and shit. The first 2 days I seen so much ass. I'm like, man, I gotta jack off shit. Anybody jack off in here besides me? Don't lie, ladies jack off too and shit. Ladies, hey, she like, woo! Mama say, don't lie, ladies, y'all motherfuckers be jacking off too and shit. I know I had a lady next door to me and shit. She was like my neighbor and shit because all I kept hearing that night was, I was like, oh shit, I got a sweater next to me, let's go! Shit. But what I noticed though, like I said, I ain't had no service. So I couldn't watch no porn and shit, right? So as soon as we get to Cozumel, we got service. I'm like, oh hell yeah. I go on the top of the deck and shit. I open up my phone, I go, XNXX.com is a good site. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Pornhub. That shit. So I go on there and shit. I'm like, okay, all right, lady, young lady. Okay, yeah, download. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah. So I keep scrolling and shit. I'm like, ooh. Oh, my stepmom and stepdaughter. Okay, yeah, download. Yeah. Then it was like, squirt, double download, bitch, double download. You know. Fuck y'all. I had to take care of myself. Fuck y'all. I wasn't cheating, man. I kept telling every chick that was talking to me and shit, I was like, man, I can't wait to get home. I'm gonna beat the brakes off my girlfriend. As soon as I got home and shit, she said, welcome back, baby. I said, I hope you was stretching. The fuck? We get home from the comedy club last night and shit. I'm like, you wanna go get a drink? She like, yeah, we go get a drink. I go out because I was sweating like a motherfucker, that's why I got a rag and shit. So I came in because I got to get rid of this wife beater and shit, you know, this undershirt, you know, it's like girdle and shit because I'm a fat, you know, I was eating too much, you know. So it was soap, so I went to change that shit, change another shirt, and she in the living room like this and shit, like, I'm like, what you doing? She said, you said I need to stretch. I was like, now you know you can't be doing that shit. She like, you talking about going to get a drink, lying ass. She walked straight upstairs. I was like, oh, fuck that nigga. What? Think I made her squirt like 15 times last night. It was a good night. You know what I'm saying? Gotta put the chin in it. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. Pussy is good. I don't know about y'all. Shit. It's good. Can't go on no boat with no couples that don't like each other, right? Where the couples at? Make some noise. He waved his hand. She like, I'm not with that. As much as you talking about making girls squirts, now the titty shaking. 3 seconds. 1. Mississippi. Sorry, bro. And he like, pull the titty out for him, pull the titty out, he's funny. Let him see the titty, let him see the nipple, damn it. My God, I appreciate it, shit. He like, hell yeah. He like, they nice, I'm motorboat every night. Oh my God. Oh shit, that shit was like so fucking epic. It was crazy.
Yes, it is.
I wish I would have had video though, because like a lot of the shit I was doing on stage, like added to
the video would have definitely given it.
Oh yeah, it would have definitely
like, people. Yeah.
But I started recording video a long time ago because I know the video's playing, so I can't just get into my element. When I'm doing audio, I just hit the audio before I even get up on stage, and then put it down, and then I just go to work. So I'm, you know what I'm saying, I don't pay attention that it's recording audio. I just get into the moment. But when it's video, for some odd reason, it's always in the back of my head, like you're recording yourself. Like, so it's one of those.
So you need somebody to record you, what you call it, like without you knowing, basically.
Yeah. Like if people record it without me knowing, then it, you know, it'd be the same shit. But no, it was definitely an epic night. Like that one Mississippi shit was straight off the dome. Like I was in that zone where it was just so dope. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no duplicating that show ever. It was like lightning in a bottle. Like at the end of the show, I got teary-eyed because it felt like my parents was in the audience. You know what I'm saying? Just laughing. It felt like Rail was in the audience just laughing, and it hit me at the end where I literally almost got teary-eyed at the end when I was closing it out. But it was like one of those lightning in a bottle, and the bottle just burst, and they was along for the ride, and it was dope. It was definitely dope. And that one chick, it was funny because she was laughing and her titties was bouncing. And so I was talking about that. But then the dude that was sitting with her was her husband. He like pulled the shit down so he could see. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right, my guy, like, let's go.
Yeah, I was like, what? He said, you know, okay.
We had a ball. I took so many pictures with fans afterwards, sold some merch. It was good day. It was a good day.
Always
my
good.
cousin in the
And he
building.
told Birch he had a good show. He did some freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you got emotional. That connection is always good. Used
Yeah.
in all element.
Yeah, it was definitely in that element. Definitely in that element. Cuzzo, what up, man? Thanks for tuning in, man. Nick Jabor in the building, my favorite sand nigga. He said you was trying to catch a free city. I sure was. I sure was. That shit was hilarious too. And I almost caught one. That shit was hilarious. And Lisa was just in the back laughing her ass off at the end of the second show because it was this one comic there with his girl. He had came Friday night by himself and then came Saturday with his girl. And, you know, she seen both shows because they stayed for both shows. And like afterwards, she was like, oh my God, you are so hilarious. She was like, I haven't laughed that hard in so long. And she was like, and then she turned to Lisa and was like, you were funny too. Just sitting there watching you laugh at everything he was saying. She was like, was priceless. And just for the simple fact of so many people that came out, and I didn't even know, like it was so many people there that had seen me like 3 or 4 times, and they was like, we came out because we knew you was here.
Wow, that is amazing.
It was a group of black dudes there, and I called them my uncles at the beginning because they was all bald head. And watching them, they were dying at everything I said. After the show, they came and said, what's up? And then the one dude was like, dude, I ain't laughed that hard since the last time I seen you. I was like, wait, what? He was like, oh yeah. He was like, I had to bring out some extra people because they ain't seen you before. And I told him you was funny. I'm like,
that is so awesome. What's up? Like all that is, it always just make you feel good about your craft.
Absolutely.
You know? Especially when somebody said they've seen you before.
Say that one more time. Little mama was in my ear.
Especially when someone said they've been to your show before and they came because of you.
Yeah,
that's the ultimate, like that's the ultimate payment. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I know my duck is, but you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's definitely the ultimate payment though, right there. And then he was like, man, love the new shit that you brought too. I was like, I'm glad I had this new shit for you to see. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you be recycling shit and doing new shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's always
the comedy shows. Even when I went to I think when Cat Williams, it was Kevin Hart or something, where I had already seen the show on TV, and then when I seen it, it was like literally the same, and it was kind of like, oh, okay, like you already ready to laugh, or you already like, I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? So when you do bring new stuff, it's always a dope feeling for new people.
No, absolutely. And I was dancing on the stage and shit. It just came out of nowhere. My brain to take over, and it'd be dope. It'd be amazing. So yeah. So that's the childhood memory, which is just a great memory. Period. All right. We always do the flowers while they're still here. We always like to give people flowers while they're still here a bit, instead of being so conditioned like we are to give people flowers while they're dead and gone. So we like to give people flowers while they're still here, so they can smell those roses. And my flowers this week have to go to my dude Woody Wood. Dude picked me up from the airport and everything. Like Carl Woodard, aka Woody Wood, aka Wood Grain. Like I'm so happy. Like God put it on my heart to sit there longer just to run into him, and the interaction we had since then has been nothing but phenomenal. It's like reconnecting, like we ain't never lost a beat. Like we grew up together. He was one of the four amigos that was always together. And I remember he was around when I first got married. He had got married, and him and his wife came in town, and we all went to Cedar Point and had a great time. And then they left, and like it's almost like I ain't seen him since then. And just to see him and reconnect with him and hang out, and you know what I'm saying? I would say, I really wasn't trying to spend too much money before I went on the cruise. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, I'm like, I mean, we can kick it, but my mom, he was like, man, don't even worry about it. I got you. I was like, I appreciate it. But, he was like, dude, I got you. Don't even worry about it. I was like, all right, when I get back, I got you back for real. I just want to, keep an eye on my coins before I go, just in case any unexpected, expense come up.
You got to take a helicopter off the boat or something,
I mean, shit, seriously. So,
for real.
Yeah, so like our reconnection has been so dope, man, and just to realize like, he has been a root from the the friend tree, and just establishing himself, and me and him establishing ourselves again, man. Just a good overall dude, man. And for him to drive fucking 50 minutes to the airport to come get me, you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't had to do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people never like coming to get people from the airport, but he did that. He sat outside and sat in the spot where they ain't fuck with him, so he ain't had to ride around and sat there for a half an hour, because you know how they do. That you land early, but then the plane is somebody else in your way and all that stuff. So
yeah.
Do that, and you know what I'm saying. Was excited when I got in the car. Was like, man, tell me all about this. You know what I'm saying? So. Just like I said, overall good dude, always been good. So I gotta give him his flowers. Woody Wood, you getting your flowers today, my guy.
The flowers well deserved. Yes, that's dope.
Who you giving flowers to today?
I am giving my flowers to all of the teachers, educators, principals, even parents that homeschool and everything like that. I'm giving my flowers to them. I like to ask a lot of parents, please understand that your teachers, your educators are your co-parents. They have your children for more than 8 hours a day. They have to make sure they eat. They're trying to educate them. They're learning the new systems. Like, these are your co-parents, and y'all need to work together. And when whatever they got going on, I don't care if you got to grab my daughter up, anything like that. If she out of control, please help me, because it takes a village. Don't put into your kid's mind that, oh, that ain't your mother, that's their teacher. That is your co-parent. Be more respectful, please, and thank you.
Hey, absolutely. And it's funny that you mentioned that, because we've talked about that so many times. They had sent a thing home where we had to fill it out and send it back. And, the teacher was asking different things about, my daughter and stuff, like, what's she good at? And of course I put everything, but then like, just the simple fact was like, what do you expect from me? That's what the teacher asked. And I was like, listen, I expect you to be my partner. We basically co-parenting, and that's what I put on the thing. Like, right. We are basically co-parenting. I'll get it on my end. You do it on your end. That's all I expect from you. You know what I'm saying? So
yes.
Speaking of live great teachers, Miss KT in the building. What up, sis?
Hey, cousin, how are you?
Teacher in the building. She a great teacher. It would be dope for
she will body slam a kid. Like,
I know it'd be dope
and then take care of them. Like, you see what you did?
Right.
Come on, you want to go to lunch with me? Okay, don't do that no more.
It'd be dope if she had little mama in her class, because little mama would be like, KT, Miss KT. Like, she wouldn't be calling her name.
Yeah, she'd be like, Miss KT.
That shit hilarious. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into our first topic. Our first topic, I changed the wording of it. I hope you didn't mind.
It goes.
Because I thought it was kind of appropriate just to change it up, because it goes both ways,
It does go both ways, but we always talk, and my whole point was we always talk about the female part of it. But nobody ever takes up for the males that have been through it and gone through it. And once I get into my discussion, you will see how I mean.
Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta real quick before we even get into it. KT asks, oh, what did I do to the comment? Oh, it just disappeared on me. Where'd my comment go? Oh, that shit was hilarious. Here it go. And she said, why a kid from last year ran in my room during open house? Like, y'all kids not safe with her. Parents was like, good.
Wow. That's funny.
Hey, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. That's hilarious.
That's good though. Yeah, yep. Warn them. Let's warn you. Thank you for warning them. But yeah.
So, all right. So our topic right now we're about to discuss is losing a virginity to an adult, right? As a male aspect. So go ahead and break it down.
Yeah. So I was watching this video, and I watched the movie, and I actually can't remember the name of the movie. I said I was going to write it down, but I still couldn't remember it. But they taped it in Cleveland, and it was about the little boy in the foster home and the the daughter of the foster mother was molesting him. And I can't remember the name of it. Anybody remember the name of it? Please drop it down below or whatever. They taped it in Cleveland, like over off 105. Anyway, I saw a video of a guy talking about when he was younger, he was molested by his neighbor. And he was like, and you know, how people were like, that nobody believed him and nobody did anything about it. But she was like much older and he was a kid. He was like 11 or something, 10 or 11 years old. And how that was molestation. He said, but people don't talk about that. Here's my thing. It doesn't get talked about. And with male figures, and I don't know how much it happens in the Caucasian, like if they do this, but I know what I've seen in my community where if a boy of a certain age say that a grown person took their virginity or whatever, they give them hype. Oh, you had your first time was with an older woman. Yeah, you did this and did that. Or, you know what I'm saying? He can't discuss it or anything like that. Boys are living with the trauma of being molested because that's exactly what it is. You know, if the situation, when it comes to, when people talk about, oh yeah, well, he's a molester or whatever like that, everybody always go, oh, watch your girls, watch your little girls, watch your little girls. Boys, more boys, statistically have been shown to been molested, had to be quiet about it, or made to believe that it was a good thing that this has happened to them. You know, and you know, I always go into the discussion of boys are stripped of their emotions very young.
Yeah.
And then when you a man at 3 years old, 2 years old, you don't need to hold him, you don't need to do that. He a man, he grown, he this and that other. And the conversations go on because he can't show emotion about it. Somebody might have hurt him, did, you know, like violate him in the most way. He don't share because you a man, so he don't get to say this happened to me, you know. And most of us, I was molested as a kid. When I tried to tell my real mother, she made it seem like you better say you're lying and you bet not tell nobody, because what happens in this house stays in this house. You know what I'm saying? So all of these men and all of these boys have all of this stuff. You can't be emotional. Somebody has hurt you. Somebody has molested you. Somebody has violated you in the worst way. You probably can't tell anybody. You know that it's either happening. We need to stop because men are just not molesters. Women are molesters too. We need to stop always saying, well, I'm afraid out here. I'd rather be in the woods with a bear than be with a man or whatever like that. Some of these women are grimy. Some of these women are horrible. Some women set up for girls and boys to be hurt, you know. But we need to look into the fact of that most boys are molested by women, not just by men, by women as well. And they're living with it and they're not talking about it. And we're not putting enough energy into that. This is happening to our little boys and they share it with anybody.
Right. Yes. It's a messed up situation. I know you had said earlier, you don't know if that happens in the other community. I
do, but I don't know how the approach is.
I'm sure it does, but it might not get pushed to the side as much as in our community. You know what I'm saying? When you see the teachers having relationships with the students and stuff like that, not 9 times out of 10, but maybe 8 or 7 out of 10 times, it's a white boy with a white teacher and all that. And the teacher gets in trouble or whatever, or gets a slap on the wrist or whatnot, you know, and the punishment is not the same if a male teacher did it, you know, vice versa. I know people personally that lost their virginity to an adult, and you know, and they wasn't able to really talk about it until later in life, and they had told me it made them like a sexual addict. You know what I'm saying? Because they, you know, didn't know or what was going on or whatnot, and know how to deal with it or whatnot. I did not experience that, thankfully, but people do experience that all the time, and people push it to the thing. Now, let me ask you this, because you made a really good point that made me think of something. Right? Hold on, real quick. KT said, "I think it's pushed to the side a lot for men." I think it is too. So now the thing. Hold on, we got another comment. Let's see. Oh, hey, what up, Anna? Thanks for tuning in. All right. They said, "I still suffer from this as of today. I had my virginity taken from me at the age of 14 without my consent, and it has traumatized me and still do as of today. I apologize that you had to go through that." She also said, "Yes, he told me if I told my family, he would kill us all. So I had to run away from home at an early age and raise myself in the streets, and did a pretty good job of doing so. This subject is too sensitive for me, so I have to dismiss myself, but it's
please speak with someone. Trust me, I find someone to speak with, because it'll keep tapping in and it will always be a trigger for you.
Absolutely.
And if you want to communicate with me about it, of course, I don't believe everyone is ever feel fully healed, but you can contact me in my messenger at any time, and we can talk or whatever. I can share some of my therapists and people with you.
Absolutely. Definitely seek therapy, seek professional help, and reach out to Miss BBC. That especially since she's had that happen to her. Just people sharing their story actually heals other people. Where they actually can reach out and get help. Apologize that the subject was sensitive, but this is just therapy, so we talk about real stuff on here. Sometimes it's sensitive, sometimes it's all laughs.
Thank you for sharing, and thank you for saying you had to dismiss yourself, because sometimes people go in another way.
Absolutely.
When I'm saying the trigger happens. So I totally understand completely, and thank you.
Yep, thank you very much for your comment and chiming in with us. KT said, "Because of what happened to me, I didn't play about my sons. I don't care who they were around. I told them if anyone ever touched them in a way they don't like, to find someone they trust and share it with them." Absolutely.
Indeed.
So when you was breaking this down, right, it made me think of something else, right? Because you were saying, boys are made, especially our generation, boys were made to grow up so fast. Oh, nice. She said, "Take care, guys, and thank you." No doubt.
Bless.
No doubt. So you made me think of something, and so because we talked about this before, how our generation, like, boys wasn't able to be boys. We were made to be men. Like, you can't cry, you can't see them, let them see you cry, you can't let them see you sweat. Like, you better man up. We don't show emotion, things like that. So people keep that emotion bottled up.
Mm-hmm.
But the other part that made me think of what you were saying is the other end of it. So do you think that there was some females that seen that in our generation, and then they start coddling their boys and do everything for them and give them everything and don't say no, because of the simple fact that they seen other boys while they were growing up be made to not show emotion?
Do I think that mothers over coddled their boys because they didn't want their boys to go through being
what
rejected?
Other boys go through when they were younger?
Yeah.
Like, you can't cry.
Yeah. I definitely think that. Definitely think that. And I'm a person, I do that to boys. I do that. Like, if I see like my nephews or whatever like that, and they cry, I allow them to do that. I let them cry or whatever. I'm like, okay, well, you got this much time. You can cry, but use your words. But I still do that, but use your words. I let them, like, when they want to be in the vibes of their emotions, I let them. If I see a father being tough on his son or whatever like that, if once his father walk away, I hug them and I coddle them. Like, it's okay. He just, want you to be, better than him or whatever like that. So yeah, I think females do that. And some males do that too, because it was done to them.
Right. She also said something else that I don't know how I missed this one. It says when I try to talk to people about it, they use it against me. See, yeah, talk. You're talking to the wrong people. Find somebody. Please find somebody else to talk to because no one should be using that against you at all.
Yeah.
Period.
Sometimes it's hard to share our secrets. I never used to share it. It's a lot of things that I said actually written down that I'm going to start sharing because you never know who needs to hear it and it's about. But trust me, I've had molesters all through my family. Very, 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 very close. People that went to jail. And I'm not going to put that out right now, but it is coming out that I feel like it's a shame. And I don't believe in protecting molesters. If I see anybody acting like, I don't care, female or man, if you act weird, if you staring at a kid too long, trust me, if I see you doing some weird, wicked shit, I will pounce on your ass. I'm going to slap you, punch you, anything. I saw you. I used to lose my mind so bad. I have been arrested for it because I know the signs. I know the look. I know how it feels or whatever. And even when I felt like somebody had did it to my daughter, going crazy. And I always still ask her to this day. And she always say no, but I always believe that she said no because I used to be such a time bomb. Like I would jack up anybody. It didn't matter to me, whatever I was feeling, because I was angry and I was hurt and nobody would listen to me. You know what I'm saying? And I was the baby. All my brothers and sisters was older than me, my people. And it was like, it was a lot for me as a girl, not being listened to by the people that was supposed to fucking protect me. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm looking you in your eye and telling you this is happening. So as a boy that cannot express this and cannot say this is happening to me and now have to be like, oh yeah, I had a grown woman my first time, you know, and I know blood that had this has happened to. And it's like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, this is a fucked up way, excuse me, of thinking or allowing somebody to believe that this is a good thing. No. Please talk to your children. Please talk to your nephews. Anybody, like, I don't care. I go up to, I'll be like, you okay? Did anybody hurt you? Talk to them. If anybody, because cousins that are being molested are molesting their little cousins, even the cousins that they're their age, you know, uncles and aunties, you know, they were young ones. They probably was molested or whatever. Now you're grown. That uncle that you couldn't tell on, and you're going to the food cookouts and family reunions and shit like that. Now looking at your kid like, ooh, yeah, you looking at your mama or whatever like that. Trust me, I will, man. Talk to your children. Tell them it is okay, no matter if somebody tell you they're gonna kill me. Trust me, nobody is gonna kill me. I will get them first. Write me a letter. Tell them, talk to a teacher, talk to auntie, talk to your cousin. Most people are so busy putting technology in front of their kids, and I know it's hard. Fucking childcare is expensive as shit. You know what I'm saying? Women, I see y'all. I want to be with some of these people so bad, man or woman. Y'all literally overlook the shit. You, as a mother, I don't care. Y'all know I believe in people's intuition. As a fucking mother, when your child is acting different, when they're afraid to stay with somebody, when they don't want to go over somebody's house. Oh, he just want to be at home with that game. Listen to your children. Watch your sons. Watch them. Watch how they move. Watch how they act. Stop being so hard up for being in a relationship where you're not paying attention. Men, watch your homeboys. Watch your people that be like, oh yeah, he gonna be fine when he get older. Oh yeah, she gonna be fine when she get older. She's a little sexy something now. If anybody in your homeboys, your people saying something like that about your kid, they are fucking molesters. They are molesters. You know what I'm saying? So you have to watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? But talk to your little boys too. Don't just talk to your little girls. If somebody, daddies do it to their own children. You know what I'm saying? Daddies do it to their own children, especially when it was done to them. So anybody that is watching this, please share, share, share. Talk about this with your sons, your nephews, your neighbors' kids, anything, because our boys are turning into men that are dealing with massive trauma, and they don't want to tell nobody. They don't want to feel like something soft, punk, you know what I'm saying, faggot, you know, and I'm not using those words derogatory. I'm using them because that's how mentality has been taught to our men. Please speak to your children. Please keep talking to them. Speak to your grandchildren or whatever, because this is massive. And I have sat with a lot of men that have shared that with me in my group that I used to have. And it's a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing. And it happens so much. And when I looked at the study and it said more men are molested than girls, and nobody ever talks about it, I broke out in tears.
Mm-hmm.
I broke out in tears.
KT chimed in. She said, Willie Lynch syndrome, coddle the boys and make the girls strong. She also said, unfortunately, I'm not a let boys cry type of mom, but I am a comforting, hugging type of mom. Yeah, everybody a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like we had talked about that situation when I was in the office, and the one girl was like, you know, you shouldn't be crying. And I was like, no, don't say that to him.
Yeah.
I was like, no, you got consequences when you mess up. You know you got consequences when you mess up. So, know that you upset because you got in trouble or because you got caught. So,
yeah.
With the crying, own up to your consequences. You know what I'm saying? Own up to your mistakes. But yeah.
I have to say to KT, you're like that because you were taught to be like that with your boy. Be like that with boys. That's a taught thing for all of us. Stop crying. You a boy. You aren't supposed to cry. So she was brought up seeing that. So of course she taught that. But one thing about her, she coddled her boys. Like her and her boys sit up and watch. I know this. I know. Like she loved on her boys. You know what I'm saying? And I know that they know that they were loved, and they know that if they needed to tell her something or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? Because, her and her sisters, please, don't nobody want to see them coming. Not get to the brothers. Like, that her and her mama, they're going to tear something up for real. So right. At the end of the day, like, and then when you hold conversations with your boys, you could tell boys that have had great relationships with their moms,
Absolutely.
That is a very big thing. I really want to push that so much. Boys are any woman that is messing with a kid or a teenage boy of any kind. It is not the shit. It is not dopeness. It is molestation. Anybody that's bigging it up like it is, so get some help. I was gonna say something mean, but I never said. Please go get some help.
Casey just chimed in. She said, I was like that because I wanted them to be strong, but didn't know how to teach them to be men. So you're right. I wanted them strong and taught them, and thought they needed that.
That's what's up. I get it.
Yeah. All right, I think that's a perfect time to take our one and only sponsor break. Listen, don't go nowhere. We got more Just Therapy, more BBC, and of course, you already know who I am. And I'm talking about the cruise up next. I'm telling you, there's a lot of crazy stuff I got to touch on real quick before
we got that cruise energy for real. Every time my sisters and them come off a cruise, that's exactly how they be. Just like, what's up? You think they hot, they don't even smoke.
Right. And you already know what it is. I'm taking y'all to break, baby.
Primal Screen in Kent, Ohio. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Quality work, on time, fair prices. For more information, call 330-677-1766. Again, 330-677-1766. Or check us out online, primalscreenprinting.com. If you mention a podcast, you get 5% off. Peace.
Custom Design Aquariums, where we bring your aquatic dreams to life. With your help,
using your imagination. Together, we will turn your home or office into a peaceful getaway. For a free consultation, call 330-475-5181 or contact us by email at customdesignaqua@gmail.com. Once again, that is customdesignaaqua@gmail.com. Mention this podcast and get 5% off.
Primal Screen in Kent, Ohio. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, quality work, on time, fair prices. For more information, call 330-677-1766. Again, 330-677-1766. Or check us out online, primalscreenprinting.com. If you mention a podcast, you get 5% off. Peace.
Custom Design Aquariums, where we bring your aquatic dreams to life. With your help, using your imagination, together, we will turn your home or office into a peaceful getaway. For a free consultation, call 330-475-5181 or contact us by email at customdesignaqua@gmail.com. Once again, that is customdesignaqua@gmail.com. Mention this podcast and get 5% off. Yo, you already know what it is. It is another beautiful Monday evening, and you already know what I'm going to talk to you about. I'm going to talk to you about the best pizza I like to talk about and eat, actually. Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. They got 3 locations. First location is in Cuyahoga Falls. That's 1909 Bailey Road, Cuyahoga Falls. Their phone number is 330-928-2222. Their second location is in downtown Akron, across the street from Rubber Duck Stadium. That address is 325 South Main Street, Akron. Phone number 330-849-5707. And their third location is in Stowe. That's 3031 Graham Road, Stowe, Ohio. Their phone number is 330-673-9410. The best thing I love about Twisted Tomato Pizzeria is, especially the downtown location, has to be the beer wall. I like to call it the Dave and Buster's of beer, because you go in there, they got 36 glorious taps of wine, ale, IPAs, lagers, whatever you think of. And you go in there and you put money on the card. You walk up to the tap, put the card against the tap and pour as much beer or wine as your heart desires. But make sure you drink responsibly. The other thing I love about Twisted Tomato Pizzeria is that they cater to your taste buds. Any specialty pizza that you order, any order pizza that you get is always made to perfection, all right? And that first bite is always so delicious. It makes you want to go, bitch. So it's a great deal. Make sure you mention that you are a coucher. You listen to Just Therapy, the podcast. Ask for the owner, Brad Cover, and receive a 10% discount. That is money off of your food. Always good. So make sure you check it out. Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. If it's pizza, it's possible. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And we are back. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
Back.
yes, yes.
Man, little mama just keep yelling. I'm about to go boo-boo. I'm about to go. Like, nigga, just go boo-boo. What the fuck? She get on, I swear.
She's
Woo.
expressive. She a Cancer, right? She a Leo or Cancer?
She a Cancer.
Yeah, Cancer. Yeah, very expressive. Very, very expressive and sensitive.
Yeah. Oh, no shit. I'm a Cancer too.
I know, but we weren't talking about you.
Like, she got to tell me 15 times, like, all right, just go. I got you. Shit. All right, so the next topic up is, of course, the cruise. Man, listen. So we end up driving to Florida, which I thought was not a bad idea. You know, three of us, we can split that drive 5 hours a piece or whatnot. But
No, thank you.
I mean, it is what it is. And it didn't end up being 5 hours. The last 6 hours and 45 minutes. Well, it says 6:50 because we stopped in Atlanta. It was like a glorified rest stop, pretty much. Somebody
You drove to Florida from where?
Ohio.
And you said 6 hours?
Well, from Atlanta, from Georgia area to Tampa, the last leg was 6 hours and 50 minutes. That's what I drove.
I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Made it in 6 hours. No, it was a 16-hour trip.
Yeah.
It was a 16-hour trip. So I drove the last leg, which like started at like 2:45 in the morning. I thought the sun would never come up. But I had my music and I was good to go, and I rode all the way through, and we made it. And so it was dope. We get on the boat, first thing, and it was hot as shit down there too. So we get on the boat, the rooms ain't ready yet because of course, they said check-in ain't until 2:30 anyway, but you can get on the boat early, get you something to eat, get you something to drink. So that's what we did. We got on the boat. First thing I got was it was Guy's Burgers, delicious. And the one thing I did like about this boat, because a lot of people was like, oh, it's a smaller boat, blah blah blah, they've been on bigger boats. I liked it because it was, to me, it was dope, right? And then a lot of people that said, I like this boat because of the simple fact it is smaller, so the lines don't be long and they get you quicker through, right? So that the first day we got on there, and I didn't know, so I got the drink package, which cost me like $330, right? It's 15 alcoholic drinks a day, but it includes water, pop, Gatorade, energy drinks, coffee, tea, whatever you want. All that was included, and it did not go against my 15 drink minimum.
Nice.
On against alcohol. So I was like, man, I gotta get it. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely gonna be worth it. I'm definitely gonna make it work because I need water. I had 2 water bottles in my room, in my fridge at all times, ready to go for the late night. You know what I'm saying? When the motherfucker was needing that water because he drank too much, and then waking up and needing that bottled water. So it worked out. First night, went to the comedy club because they wanted to go to the comedy club, and it's hard for me to go to comedy clubs. It is because I do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most comics say that.
So it's hard for me to sit there and watch them. Plus, I don't want to pick up on nobody's shit. And then one day I wake up and be like, "Oh man, that shit funny," and it be somebody else's shit. So I went in there. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna sit here for a little bit, see what he do." Right? So I always. Like my thing is, I'm gonna give you the first 5 minutes. If you don't make me laugh in the first 5 minutes, I'm leaving. Like I don't have to be in this motherfucking comedy club. It's a boat. I got other shit I can do. So first 5 minutes, the motherfucker ain't make me laugh. So I kindly walked out, didn't make a scene or nothing, just walked out. So, and it's funny because the dude I was with want to be like, oh, I thought comics supposed to support comics. Like, man, please shut the fuck up talking to me with that dumb shit. Like, dude, you have no clue what the fuck you're talking about. Really, like, please stop talking to me. And it was irritating as fuck, right? And if you heard at the little beginning of the recording that I did, I went with a couple, but he trying to ditch his girl. I'm trying to ditch both of them. Like, I'm in here having my best life, like you with your chick. Enjoy your chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no sense to me. I met so many good people on that boat. People was like, man, we got to stay connected. What's your number? Like, literally, like, good fucking people. Like, gave out my number to a couple people. I got a couple that stay in Tampa, building a house. It was like, look, when we done building the house, you come down, bring anybody you want. We go hang out, kick it, So I was like, bet. So it was cool. So hold on, y'all. You done? Okay. All right. Let me go get her real quick. Go ahead and talk about something real quick. I'll be right back.
It's so funny, you guys. Has anybody that's on right now been on a cruise before? I've never been on a cruise before. And I know like my sisters and them, they go all the time. I've been on boats before, definitely. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I've never been on a cruise. And I said I don't remember because most of you know, if you watch the show, that I had a period of time where I lost my memory. So, but if you've been on a cruise, please comment below and let us know.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I was on Carnival Paradise. I guess it's one of their smaller boats, but it was really nice though. So the first day, you know, we just sailed. And we did like it was like a group on Facebook, people that was on the cruise. So they did like a meet and greet shot glass exchange, which I thought was pretty dope because you got to meet a couple people. There wasn't a lot of people at the meet and greet, even though there was a lot of people in this damn group. But the people that came was cool as fuck. We exchanged shot glasses and shit, and that was cool. And it was just drinking time. What I didn't know is since we were still in Tampa, the drinks that I bought came with a tax on it because we weren't in the waters yet.
Oh,
in the States, right? So, but it was cool. It was like 90 cents. One of them was like 109. I'm like, that's chump change. I ain't worried about that, right?
okay.
But I peeped it, so I think I got like my first 3 drinks and then waited and then got them. I ended up doing 13 drinks the first night. 13 drinks the first night.
I really had to pee.
So I have.
Why they call them girls?
I swear, if you keep messing with me and you go fight in like 2 seconds. And she laughing. She think this shit funny. So first night, 13 drinks, went to the club. The club was cool. They had the club open up every day. Second night. So the second night on the way to Cozumel was crazy though, y'all. Like literally, like because it was literally a day at sea, then Cozumel, then another day at sea, then we back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I see one of the girl that rode with us, right? You know, the one half of the couple.
Okay.
I see her in the morning when I'm on my way to breakfast. And I'm like, hey, what up? And she like, yeah, such and such still asleep. I'm like, all right, I'm about to, go get breakfast. What you about to do? She like, I'm about to go down to the medic. And I'm like, what? I'm like, you good? And then she like paused and said, yeah. And I'm like, what? I thought that was weird. Whatever. So I went and got breakfast and stuff like that. So I went and got breakfast. And literally 40 minutes after I got breakfast, 40 minutes after I seen them, it was an announcement on the boat saying we have a medical emergency. Somebody is in need of type A positive or O negative blood. And I'm like, whoa, wait, hold up. She said she was going to medic. Like, is that her? Like, what the fuck? So I'm like worried. Like, hold up. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know what room they in.
Right.
In contact with them or nothing because we ain't got no service on the boat. And I'm like, what in the entire fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I'm worried, right?
Right.
Like rightfully so. And so I meet this one dude named Steve. He got 2 twin daughters. They was fraternal. They was cool as fuck. Steve was like Army veteran, like 26 years, real cool dude, man. And so we get to chopping up. I tell him what's going on. He like, man, I hope, it ain't that. And as soon as I heard that come over the radio, I just instantly started praying for whoever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So long story short, I end up going to like guest services to try to call a room. Nobody answered, and they was like kind of acting weird because like they couldn't give me the room, but they called the room. But they was kind of acting weird, and I'm like, man, that's weird. So they was like, you can come back and try later or whatever, and I'm like, all right. And so then so they had to turned the boat around, right, to go back towards Tampa, so the Coast Guard helicopter can get to us quicker. Right, but at one point there was a Serenity deck, which was adults only. I'm walking up from the Serenity deck, going back into like the buffet area, right?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I'm walking in the buffet area, I'm like kind of leaning, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And like next thing you know, the boat is like this, and all the plates start splashing on the floor and tables, you know what I'm saying? The stuff falling off the tables and stuff like that. And everybody like freaking out, thinking they gotta grab their kids, and the crew and the workers is like, hey, everybody calm down, just have a seat, you know, boom, boom, boom. And so the rumor was that they turned it too fast. Then it was a rumor saying that they didn't do that on purpose. Like, it was crazy. It was like Poseidon or Titanic. It was crazy as shit because the boat literally was like, yeah. I was like, whoa. Like, everybody literally was like this. And I heard like the water came out the pool. They said there was some kids like kind of sliding out of the pool because they was in the pool. It was off the hook.
Wow.
Motherfuckers thought they was about to die and shit. And I'm like, shit, we in the middle of the ocean. I can swim. Let me grab a life jacket and just float for a minute. Hopefully I don't get hit by no shark. But like, we on the boat. Like, there's nothing you can do. There's no reason to panic and shit. You know what I'm saying? Panicking ain't gonna help you.
Yes, it is.
Panic is not gonna help you.
It's not gonna help, but yeah,
it's not gonna help. It's not gonna help.
But you can't help it. You know, everybody handle fear differently. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd have been like, I'd have been going.
Listen, that's how a lot of people was, and I was just like cool, calm, collective, and I was like, damn, that was crazy. What the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. It wasn't. No, nothing's happening to me.
You say what?
No, my dog, my puppy ran downstairs when I scraped out. She ran down like, who wants some? Like, no, nothing's happening to me. Everything is fine.
Yeah, so that happened. So they was like the helicopter is coming. We seen the Coast Guard plane flying around the boat, I guess to like, you know, coordinate with the helicopter to tell them to get there quicker and shit. So
yeah.
So I really don't know if they just turned too quick or if it was not on purpose that it turned like that. But they did say that somebody seen like one of the smaller boats pull up to the boat and seeing like some welders get off the boat. It was weird. So the whole time I'm talking to Steve about it, and he like, I don't know, but you know, if the sun don't move this way, we ain't going to Cozumel. They're going back to Tampa, because he was like, right now they are going back to Tampa. And he was like, they might have took on too much water, so we might not go to Cozumel and all that. And like, so nobody really know anything. Everybody on the boat just kicking it, whatever. So next thing you know, I'm vaping in this one area, and the smoking area come over to where I'm at. And I'm like, what the fuck going on? So they asked people to respect the privacy and like clear the deck. Of course, nobody cleared the fucking deck. And they asked people not to record.
Of course, everybody recorded.
Of course, everybody was recording. I got a couple pictures of the helicopter and shit, but I couldn't see. So I'm asking Steve's daughters, like, did y'all see the person on the gurney? Because they said, you know, when they got the gurney, they took the gurney up, then they took two people facing each other up, and then the guy just was like on the string going up. So it was like three people that went up, the person that was messed up, I guess, and then two of the family, and then the guy that was like with the Coast Guard.
Okay.
And it was like, they think it was a white dude. And I was like, whoo, like, I don't wish it on anybody, but like I said, who I was with was black. So I'm like, I found it wasn't them. And Steve was like, well, it's a good thing they wasn't black. But it was hilarious. Like, I met so many good people, y'all. Like, so many good people. I had such a great time. Cozumel was cool. We wasn't there long. We ended up catching a taxi to the beach. I had to pay $20 to get on the beach, which ain't really nothing, but it came with a free drink. And then with the beach we was at, the water, they said the water stank. Like, the people I was with got in the water, and like, motherfucker, I just came from fucking, you know what I'm saying, Ocean City, Maryland, and Myrtle Beach. Like, I really don't need to get in the water right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. It's hot. I'm under the umbrella, chilling with my shades on and shit, enjoying my drink. And they like, the water stink. And I'm like, they like, you getting in? I'm like, nah, I'm one of those people that I'll take your word for it.
Right. Like, you know, don't say, ooh, this stinks, smell it. No, I don't need to smell it. You already told me it stinks.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm not getting in that shit. Like, fuck all that. I'll just chill. Shit. So Cozumel was cool. Got me some cool ass Ray-Ban, wood grain shades and shit, dude. So we get to Cozumel, and this is, you know what I'm saying, Mexican dude like, hey, buddy, hey, big man, I got some shades for you, because I fucking forgot my shades in my car. He's like, big man, I got shades for you. So I walk up, and he showed me some black Ray-Bans. I ain't like them. I'm like, no, I don't want those. So then I seen some. I'm like, yeah, I like those. And he was like, oh, okay. And he pull out the calculator and shit. He's like, okay, this is what it'd be in pesos, $80. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Nope, I'm good. He's like, oh, come on, I give you a good deal. $80, good deal. And I'm like, nope, I'm all right. And like, you got to remember, I'm a salesman.
Right.
So you can't sell me on shit. I'm going to sell you on what you about to sell it to me for. Like, this is what it is. This motherfucker was like, all right, 65. I was like, no, I'm good. He's like, okay, 55. I was like, 25. He was like, oh, you trying to get over on me, blah, blah, blah. He was like, all right, 45. I was like, 25.
Right.
Oh, come on. He was like 35. I'm like 25. Like, I'm not going nowhere. He was like, okay, cash. We'll do cash. I'm like, nope, credit card. That's all I got with me, my card. And he like, oh, so he say something to the lady. And so he like, okay. He's like, but it's a credit card fee, blah, blah, blah. I don't like to pay them the credit card because I don't get the money. I know you don't want to do it. I'm like, nah, man, 25. So the dude I'm with was like, oh, man, you ain't going to find no better deal than that. And I'm like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Who is you talking to? Let me work, motherfucker. Like, why are you in my business?
You're not buying this? Like, are you spending your money?
Yeah, like just dumb, like, oh my gosh, like just irritating ass shit, man. Like for real, like stop, man, stop. Like,
Yeah.
Why are you even talking?
Yeah, because when you're on those ports, I heard that they do jack up the prices on what they're selling to tourists and stuff like that. And I mean, and then you don't know. I mean, like, you don't even know if it's, I don't even know what's real, what's not. I don't even know because I don't even like that saying. Like, shit, if it got the tag on there, evidently, but you never know. Anyway, okay, so we get the glasses.
So 25 for some Ray-Ban glass. I ended up paying 29 because of the credit card fee, but still, fake or not, Ray-Ban, I still came up. Like,
yeah. Especially when you really like them. When you really like them, because some Ray-Bans to me are very boring.
Yeah, no, they them bitches dope. Them bitches is dope. I really like them, so I got them. So we end up getting back on the boat. You know what I'm saying? Did the club again. I end up doing 13 drinks the first night, and then 15, 15, and 15.
Wow.
So I did the math on that. On average, my drink was like 14 to 18 bucks, right? Because I was doing Patron Silver margaritas, right? That's what I was doing. And then sometimes I'll do the Patron on the rocks with the Red Bull on the side, just for the last couple of drinks to really get, to really feel that shit. So I did the math on that shit. If I would have just paid for those drinks, I would have spent like $860, and I paid $330 for my drink package. So if you ever go on a boat, on a cruise, get the drink package. If you drink water and pop and Gatorades or whatever, and you drink a little bit, if you drink 5 drinks out them days, you're getting your money's worth. Seriously. And if you like to drink and have fun because it's vacation, you better get the drink package. I'm telling you that now. Get the damn drink package. I don't know how people don't get the drink package because that shit.
See, I'm not a drinker, so it wouldn't really work for me. But I have.
And you can get them away though too. And you can give them away too.
Yeah, I don't want to give.
I'll buy you this drink. Like you can do that if you want. I had a very, very, very good time. I ended up losing a associate because like I thought they was a friend because I've been knowing them for a little bit. But like they were an associate, or maybe just a leaf on the tree. Leaves is shiny, but they fall off so quick. The leaves on the tree, and then the branches are strong, but sometimes they crack and they break. But then the roots is what holds you up. And I already got enough roots. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So we not associates no more, and I'm okay with it. I ain't losing no motherfucking sleep, but like cause of that trip, like just irritating as fuck, like whining and complaining. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what are you like? I don't get it. Like that shit was weird as fuck to me. So, but overall,
if this was a person that you've known, especially if you didn't know that side of them. So it was a side evidently you have never seen before.
Yeah, evidently, yeah. Yep. Was mad I ain't come looking for them and shit. I'm like, why do I need to come looking for you? Like, you with your girl, motherfucker. Like, have fun with your girl. I can't help it you don't have fun with your girl. Like, if me and Lisa would have went, we would have had a fucking ball. Like a blast. So it's like, no, man. Like,
Yeah. There was
it
a
is
different
what it is.
something going on in that situation that you don't know about, and that's messed up because where I go, I don't know. I can't say I don't know. I don't know them, and I wasn't there. But to me, it's like if we ain't doing good on land, I definitely don't want to be on water where I can't get away from you, kind of thing. Like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Not at all.
Where I'm at. So that's to me, and I'm about to say something that sounds jacked up.
Go ahead.
It's just like in those type of situations, I don't believe in bringing sign to the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you already not good, like, you know what I'm saying? You on a boat? To me, I don't want to be on a plane or on a boat where I can't kick you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting on my nerve. I'm trying to get away from you, or I can't get out and be like on you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like stuff like that. No. Don't take me to the beach.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, like,
And I mean that by if y'all relationship ain't good. If y'all got
exactly.
if y'all can travel good, that's different. I'm saying if y'all already not good and you already talking about some getaway and be on some other stuff, and you don't want to be bothered or whatever like that, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Period.
Absolutely right. Yep. And so it's funny because I got to tell y'all about the last night I was there, right? So I was always at the bar by the buffet.
Mhm.
Dude named Angus, right? Foreign dude, cool as fuck. Anytime he got me a drink, he was like, "Hey, Sean, drive safe," you know, and we would laugh. And I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna be under the speed limit," you know, just talking shit. It was just a running joke all week, right? The whole 4 days I was there. Cool, like cool as shit. We like, you know what I'm saying, chopped it up a little bit. So like that was my bartender, right? Last night, I go up to the bar. It's a white couple next to me, a white couple next to them. It's this black dude, like a chair over from me, like it's an empty chair, and then it's a black dude, then it's this black chick, and then a black dude, right?
Mhm.
And the chick is drunk and loud, like super loud. So the dude next to me trying to buy her a shot. And she like, "Shut up, just buy the shot then. Why you still talking? Just buy the shot. Why you talking? I don't want to hear it. You gonna buy the shot then, motherfucker." Just loud, just super loud, right? And so me, I'm like, I'm trying to stay out of this conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I look this way. You know what I'm saying? Not looking towards them, not batting the eye, nothing. I'm trying to stay out of the conversation because I don't want to say something because they loud. She loud for no reason, ignorant as fuck. Still talking. So something pops off of a bottle or something from behind the bar and kind of floats on the thing. Don't hit her, but kind of slides on the bar top. She grabs it and like hides it, right? So the bartender like put out his hand, like to say, you know, I'll take that, you know, because I seen it, you know, I'll take that. And she like, "What you want? My card? Here go my card, because I ain't got nothing else." Just loud and just obnoxious as fuck. So I'm like, "Ooh." So I'm like still like this, like trying to ignore it. Then she throws the pen at the bartender. She throws the pen at the bartender and misses. So the bartender sees it, turns around, was like, "No more drinks. You cut off from my bar. She like, "Fuck your bar. Fuck you. I pay your damn wage. And you, if it ain't for me, you wouldn't be getting paid. Blah, blah, blah. All this and all that. I don't give a fuck. Boom, boom, boom." Just loud. Now, I'm like, "Oh, I'm trying. Then she has the nerve to call this dude out his name. She like, "You stupid ass bitch, fuck you," and this and that. And I'm like, I snap. I look and I'm calm as shit. And I'm like, "Why you so loud though? Like why you so loud?" He you know what I'm saying? He go put your, because like she was like, "Put my drink back on my car, blah, blah, blah. Oh, bitch, boom, boom, boom." And I'm like, "Why you so loud?" Like he go put your drink back on there, and she like, "Who the fuck you talking to? Fuck you, boom, boom, boom. And I don't give a fuck if you a guy, a girl, white, black. I'll beat your ass." It's the last night. I'm like, snap. I snapped all the way. I was like, you gonna do what? I was like, man, you ain't gonna do shit. I say, go get your dad or go get some dude that you with so I can beat their ass. Period. Like, I ain't on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't on it. Oh, yeah. And then the security come, they grab her, trying to take her away. Security come to me. He was like, hey, sir, just calm down. We go take her away. Boom, boom, boom. It's okay. You're not in trouble. And I'm like,
You ain't got no friends. You ain't got no friends because nobody's there for you. And I'm saying, like, and then they probably wanted to get away from her too, or whatever, if she was there with somebody. But go lay down. You drunk.
Please go daylight. Go get some water, go get some food, go take a nap, go do something.
Yeah.
But like, I was heated. I got my drink and I was like, I gotta walk away. I went to hit.
Yeah. It's sad that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, anyway, he should have been called security because at that point, it's like when you see somebody that is belligerent, you need to stop that situation from even getting to that point. And I know you're just trying to be cool, but like at that point,
he was trying to be cool. He was trying to be cool. I've seen it.
Because you know what I'm saying, and I don't like to say like, oh, that's a woman or whatever like that. Let me tell you, women, I say this all the time. Stop putting your hands on men. Stop stepping to men. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know women that can meet men. Don't get me wrong, but stop doing that.
She wasn't gonna get within the 2 feet of me, and I was gonna knock that big head off her shoulders. I was.
Yeah.
I was. So I left the bar.
And the bartender, she called him out his name.
I'm like, what did you call this grown dude out his name for? Like, he just doing his job. Like, chill out. Like,
and then she would have straight been playing the woman victim. I'm a woman. I was intoxicated. You know what I'm saying? Once somebody get in that butt, and it's like, stop that. If you are adult, learn your limit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be nowhere, please, because I don't want nobody having me all on camera and I'm all over social media being reckless and dumb and looking stupid or whatever like that. Like, no, please don't do that to me, please.
Yeah. So I ended up coming back to the bar later to get another drink, and you know the bartender Angus is talking to the two couples that was still there, right? And as soon as he see me, he look up, he was like, "Thank you so much, Sean." And I'm like, shit, listen, not on my watch, dude. She won't about to keep calling you out your fucking name for no reason. Like, you ain't do nothing wrong, bro. He was like, no, thank you, though. Like, thank you. Like, because, like, one, nobody gonna stick up for him and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Then I found out after, like, because like I'm sitting at the airport and one of the ladies I met during the cruise came and sat by me to smoke outside or whatever. So we chopping it up. She like, it was a bunch of fights on the boat. I didn't see Nan fight. She said it was chicks on there selling ass. I was like, I ain't see that either. I was like, it was people prostituting on there. I'm like, how the hell did they get away with that shit? Like that?
Yeah, for real.
So people were selling ass on the boat, man. But overall, I had a blast. I would definitely do it again.
He probably was one of them. That loud one probably was one of them, or somebody she was with the crew that was selling, and then everybody wanted all her girls, but didn't want her.
Ain't nobody giving her a penny for that shit. Like,
yeah, they probably was like, "No, we want her and her, not you." And she probably was at the bar mad, like, "Oh, whatever. I'm taking it out on all men right now."
Yeah, that could have been it. But that's the recap of the cruise, though, man. It was a lot. I probably forgot a lot, but
that's okay. Well, so we'll talk about some more later.
I was definitely living my best life. Definitely had a great meditation and prayer session on that boat, man. Ooh, that was immaculate. Like, it was just look. I took so many pictures and just of the clouds and the sunset. I got to watch the sunset twice. Got to watch the sunrise. Like, I was up. Like, the one night when I watched the morning I watched the sunrise, I think I went to bed like a little after 3:30 and got up to watch the sunrise and was good the rest of the day. Like, it was dope.
But that had to be hard for you because you're used to talking to your baby, even when she with her mom, not being able to contact her or Lisa, that had to be hard.
I got to talk to Lil Mama twice. The Sunday we got on the boat, and Tuesday when we got to Cozumel. Like, I literally got to FaceTime her from Cozumel, and she got to see the
okay, good.
Got the ocean. So I got two times out of 4 days, which was that was hard. That was rough. So but yeah, definitely was missing her. like a motherfucker. So, but like I said, it was a good time. Very, very good time. Real relaxed, living my best life, met some great
I love it.
connections I'm definitely gonna probably have for a long ass time. So definitely good time. Definitely good time. All right, let's get into this last topic of your thoughts. So listen, I don't know if y'all seen this, but Simone Biles is being dragged in the media or on Facebook or whatever because she was not raised by her biological mom. She was raised by her father and her grandparents. I guess her mom gave her up because she had a drug addiction or whatever. And now they saying like, you know, Simone Biles is worth 25 point whatever $million. And they trying to say, oh, she need to look out for her mom and this and that and this and that. And it's like, mind your own fucking business. Why are you in somebody else's pockets and worried about somebody else's relationship? Y'all like leave people alone, man. We gotta make it cool again to stop being so damn nosy.
And you don't know what this child went through or what she did, you know, or what the mother did. She could have that, you know what I'm saying? People, I know people on drugs that have sold their children. You know what I'm saying? She could have been sold by her mama and the father had to go get the baby or somebody was like, I know this baby father. You don't know what this woman put this girl through. You don't know when she showed up, how she made her feel, how she treated her, if she came to visit, anything. People need to stop that. Like, it's getting so out of hand.
People just need to stop being so nosy. Like they don't know how that relationship was.
Yeah. And the mother is like,
right.
you know, all on stuff, talking all kind of stupid shit. And I just feel like, you know, yeah, I got her number, but she needs to call me. That right there.
You said the mother was saying that?
Yeah. Like literally trying to put that energy out like, yeah, because we don't even talk and we haven't talked in these many amount of years because she don't talk to me. And they're like, oh, okay. The interviewer basically was saying like something about as far as you don't have her number. And she's like, no, I got her number, but I'm not about to call her. Like she gonna get married and I don't get invited to her wedding and everything like that. And my whole thing is this: people are always so quick to, you know, they always take the negative side. Yeah. And my thing is, I hope Simone don't even speak on it, don't even feed it, don't give it no energy, because people, wicked and evil people, you know what I'm saying, people that feel like you owe them something. And I don't like when some parents do this, especially when you know you have been no good, especially when you know you have been wicked, you know, try to hold that authority or that, or even I don't like when grandma say, or mother say, you know, they my kids, they supposed to call me. Stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop acting so entitled to the energy, especially when you have been a shitty ass parent. And I'm not talking about your illness. Yes, drug addiction is an illness. I'm not even talking about that because I know some drug addicts. I know that every time they get a little piece of money, before they spend that money, they buy their kids something and try to do something because they know they're sick. Yeah. Like, I'm glad you're with your grandmother, but they still want to show up like, you know, in intention of, I wish I could be better for you. But there are some that are so caught up in it. It's like everybody owed them something kind of thing.
Yep. Absolutely.
And, you know, people want to drag, if they're dragging her, I haven't seen anybody drag her. I've been seeing a lot of stuff for her.
Okay.
But if they are dragging her, to me, that is all trolling and it's trying to get people involved. And, you know, people jump on negativity.
Yeah.
So,
and then like my whole thing is like, when you go take responsibility for your fuck ups,
you're right.
Talking about they need to reach out to me. Like, come on, man.
No,
like,
hold yourself accountable.
Sometimes to keep your peace, you got to get rid of people, even if it is family.
Even if it's mother or father, grandparent, or whatever, sometimes you have to walk away. Let me love you from afar. It doesn't mean that I don't love you, but I don't like you. And I would rather not love you and like you. If I like you, I could be around you. If I don't like you, I cannot be around you. And I won't, and I'm not. Me personally, anybody can tell you, I will disappear in plain sight on you. You know what I'm saying? And once I heal from that, I can see you and move or whatever. Like, I mean, there's some people, please don't even come to my funeral. Like, don't even come to my funeral. I love you, but I don't fuck with you. Excuse me. But like real stuff.
Right.
When in this situation, it's like every time somebody gets something, when they have that parent that was horrible or on drugs or not present or whatever, every time they get to a greatness of their life, then that parent want to show up and be whatever, you know, either trying to get close so they can get something or be belligerent and tear that person down. Like, I hope she doesn't feed it. I really hope people will stop that, because you don't know nobody's life. You don't know what someone has been through. And you're only hearing the side of the story of the mother or whatever. So, and you don't know what that do to a kid, you know what I'm saying? As well, when they have dealt with that kind of situation.
No,
So
absolutely correct. Yep.
yeah.
And that's crazy, because like,
Give me 1 second. I'm here. I can still hear you.
oh, okay. Yeah, that's crazy, because like when I heard that, I'm like, why are they even saying anything? Like, why are they attempting to drag her or even have an opinion on it, man? Like, let's make it like, let's literally go back to where it's cool to not be fucking nosy. Like, you don't need to know everybody's business. Let them be. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a simple fact. Like what I was talking about when my dude passed away. Like, motherfuckers always want to ask, well, what happened? Like, just send your condolences and pray for the family. Like, do you really need to know what happened? Like, it wasn't like, you know, they didn't get shot. So, like, I mean, if that's what you want to know, like, but other than that, like, shit, like, leave shit be. Like, why does it have to be? Why do you always have to know every single thing about people? Like, stop that shit, man. Like, really, really, really stop it. It's crazy. So, yeah, man, we about to wrap up here in 2 seconds. You already know what it is. Been definitely a great episode, man. Thanks y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in on my Monday, back in the building. You know, fresh off the boat. Like I was telling people on stage, I was like, I'm fresh off a boat, and I was like, but it was vacation. So, you know, that is 2024. Ain't nobody, you know, doing all that extra shit no more. So. So yeah, so you already know what it is. It is time for the close. You already know what we do. So, you know, send you out with something good, you know, until the next time you see. Send you out with something good. All right. I need my original co-host in the building for this. Because it is time for the close, something for you to ponder on until the next time you see us live on YouTube or Facebook under Just Therapy V Podcast, or hear us next day on Spotify. So you'll close this evening, something you can ponder on. You get on my damn nerves.
I love what you said.
All right, here we go. So if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. One more time. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Bring it out, sis, and we'll get up out of here.
I'm taking that to either walk in, you know what I'm saying? Walk in the shoe, take it off, throw it across the street, but don't dwell in the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
absolutely.
Yeah. Because I think a lot of people do that. A lot of people don't like something, but they won't change it. Or they won't change them or their surroundings or situations. You know, so and it's just like when Homegirl said that people use her situation against her.
Change them surroundings. You know
what I'm saying? And people will do that.
Yes, unfortunately.
So yeah, we talked about that before too, where like sometimes when you tell women stuff, when y'all break up, they use it against you or whatever. So yeah, if you don't like your situation, please work on changing it. It's not easy. That's a good one. It's not easy to change it. But if you can't change it, change your surroundings, change your situation, you know, or whatever. Get out, It's not easy. It's not easy. I know. Trust me. I am in a massive change movement right now. Crazy. So, yeah, I get it. That was a good one.
That was what's up. That was a good breakdown too, as always. Sis, it is good to see you, girl. I did miss you. I missed you.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad I missed you too. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, ooh, because on Monday, I had forgot that quick. And I even had it marked in my phone, like no podcast for the time. So it was crazy because I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. And I woke up like, what time is it? Oh man. I'm like, oh no, we good. So yeah, and it's good. Like your July and your August have banged on, movement. Like you've been having a lot of holidays. So that's really, really cool.
Yeah, it's been my summer of vacation.
Yeah. And that's good.
Got to treat myself. You know what I'm saying? Got to treat myself. We only got so much time on this earth. You know what I'm saying?
I need that because I'm usually traveling and moving and I'm not doing any of that. And that is definitely been a problem for me. But we'll talk about that on another time.
Absolutely.
I want to say to everybody, if no one has told you today, I love you, I believe in you, and I definitely want you to win. Please just take 15 minutes a day, 15 minutes, and work on something for you. I know it's not easy, especially if you got 9 to 5s and you working 2 jobs and you're a mother and wife and husband and everything, of something you want to do, need to do, even if it's just closing your eyes and relaxing.
Hey, there you go. Absolutely. And you already know what I'm about to say. There's one thing you can never get back, and that is time. And I want to thank you for spending your time on the couch with us this evening. It is good to be back, couchers. And we'll see you next week, God willing. Bye, sis. Love you, girl.
I love you, bye. All right, see you.
CAH Beats activated.
Welcome to Just Therapy, where we talk about life with a comedy twist. With your hosts, comedian Sean Boyd, Antonio Ferguson, and Miss KT. We talk about a whole bunch of shit from politics to people actually taking shits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the therapy session. Man, this be dope. Make a motherfucker want to rap. I can't rap, man. Hold on, here we go. I can't rap. I really can't. But come sit down on the couch with us. Man, I can't rap. Come to the couch. Enjoy the show. Let's go.